welcome back to Simmy's Kitchen. And on our menu today, we have some navy beans and some ground meat. So for my ground meat, I seasoned it up already and I added in some sauteed onion and pepper and carrots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in a pot and get it all cooked down. Okay, you guys, I also have some onion, red bell pepper, tomato, and garlic for our beans. So I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook these first, and then I'm going to cook my ground meat, and then I'm going to add our beans. I did already pre-cook my beans, and all I did, I just boiled it for an hour until it's nice and tender. Hour and a half till it's nice and tender, and that's it. I didn't add any seasoning with it. That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and in my pot I have about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my onion, peppers, and garlic to my pot and let that go for a bit. Then I'm gonna add my ground meat, then I'll add my beans. Okay, I'll be back once I finish cooking down my onions and garlic for a bit. Okay guys, this is our onion, tomato, and garlic and pepper. Okay, and I've cooked it down till the tomatoes are really nice and soft and tender. I've added in a quarter teaspoon of my mesquite, a quarter teaspoon of my coriander, a quarter teaspoon of my complete seasoning, and that's it. Okay, and this is what we're looking like. Now we're going to continue to season this as we put our ingredients in. Remember I said our ground meat is seasoned already. I had it already pre-seasoned, but you don't have to have it pre-seasoned. You don't have to pre-season it, okay? You could just use your regular ground meat, whichever kind you would like. Chicken, beef, pork, turkey, whatever, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and add our ground meat to this, okay? Okay guys, here we are. I've added in our ground meat and we're going to cook this until there's no more pink in it. And then we're going to proceed to adding in our pre-cooked navy beans, and we're going to add it with most of the juice, not all of it. I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. So I'm going to cook this for another 5 minutes just to make sure that there's no pink inside, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are. I've added in our beans and I'm just gonna let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon, actually a tablespoon of my adobo, about a teaspoon and a half of my mesquite, a tablespoon of my paprika, and a half a teaspoon of my coriander, and I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, here we are. I've added in my seasoning, and now we're just going to give this a stir to incorporate everything. And you want to taste your beans a little bit after you put in your seasoning, just to make sure. once it's all incorporated, make sure that it's seasoned to your liking. Okay, if you need a little more of anything that you feel, you just go ahead and add it, but just do a little bit at a time. Don't overdo it, okay? All right. Here we are. And I want it to be this consistency because I'm going to put this over some rice, or if you want to eat it with some cornbread, then it'll be really good. I'm making some hot water cornbread, so then I have this with some hot water cornbread, and my kids is going to eat it with some rice. Okay, here we are, you guys. It looks so good, and it smells so good. So we're not going to overcook this because we don't want our beans to be all mashed out, okay? Because we did cook it for an hour and a half by itself, so it's already pretty well done, okay? I'll see you guys back here in a bit. Okay guys, for our recipe, this is what you'll need. Pound and a half of navy beans, some Badea complete seasoning for our seasonings, ground oregano, ground thyme, adobo seasoning, mesquite seasoning or the mesquite rub, paprika, and coriander. Okay, ground coriander. Okay, you guys, that's all you would need for your seasoning. Okay guys, here's our navy beans with our ground meat, onions and peppers. Here we are. It's all smell and taste so yummy. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope you guys come back again and watch another video. If you like anything that I put on this channel, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.